In this video, we will be talking about one of Elon Musk's latest ventures and one of the projects that have the potential to put Tesla on the world's notice as not just an EV developer, but as one of the world's flagship companies that provide 360 degrees of sustainable energy solutions. We're talking about Tesla Energy. While Tesla originally started out as an electric vehicle manufacturer when it was established in 2003, but with the passage of time, Elon Musk decided to broaden his scope and venture into other areas such as automation and renewable energy, which can further cement Tesla's reputation as a holistic provider of sustainable energy solutions. The first step in this direction was the establishment of Tesla Energy back in 2015, headquartered in Fremont, California. The basic idea when Tesla Energy was founded was that the same batteries that are used to store energy and then power up Tesla vehicles can also be utilized to power households, factories, and even complete grids. To make their technology a household name like Microsoft, they developed a project called the Powerwall. The aims of the Powerwall project was to provide customers with a system that could not only be used as a source of backup power, but can also be used for solar self-consumption, meaning with the Powerwall installed, users can run their appliances using solar power as it's being generated, provided they have bi-directional energy meters installed. They were also designed to be used for load-shifting purposes. In its initial phase, Powerwall was said to provide 2 kilowatts of continuous power with a 3.3 kilowatt peak, which was then announced to be doubled to 5 kilowatts of continuous supply and a 7 kilowatt peak in the same price. A second, more powerful version of the Powerwall was announced that would have a mammoth 10 kilowatt hour capacity for backup applications and a 7 kilowatt hour capacity for daily cycle applications. However, things probably didn't go as planned, which is why they scrapped the idea, going so far as to mysteriously removing all mention of this 10 kilowatt-hour Powerwall model from their website. In October 2016, an upgraded version of the Powerwall named the Powerwall 2 was released, which actualized the initial goals of a 5 kilowatts continuous supply and a 7 kilowatts peak. The peak was increased to 10 kilowatts in the 2020 update of the Powerwall. Just last year, Tesla released the Powerwall, which integrated a solar inverter, hence the Plus, that would allow the Powerwall to deliver 7.6 kilowatts of continuous supply with a 22 kilowatts peak on a bright sunny day. According to 2021 reports, Tesla has sold over 200,000 units of the Powerwall, with a 100,000 units being sold only in the 2020 to 2021 period. This not only shows the growing interest to shift towards environment-friendly and sustainable energy solutions, but it also shows the popularity of Tesla Energy and the people's increasing trust in their products. However impressive, the Powerwall was limited to home usage, but Tesla's target audience was not merely home users. They also wanted to make a name amongst commercial customers like medium-level business owners. For this, they have the Powerwall's literal elder brother, the Powerpack. Elder because it was released prior to the Powerwall, and it was the success of the Powerpack that prompted Tesla Energy to also delve into the household green energy initiative. Like its younger sibling, the Powerwall, the Powerpack can be used for backup power, solar self-consumption, and load shifting. Apart from that, the Powerpack comes with some advanced features that are more suited for industrial usage like peak shaving, frequency regulation, and voltage control. These techniques have helped users cut their electricity cost by as much as 20%. While it may not sound much to regular users, it amounts to a saving of hundreds of thousands of dollars when we talk on the commercial scale. The current version of the Powerpack has a capacity of around 210 kilowatt hours and can operate anywhere between extreme cold and hot temperatures of -22 to 122 degrees Fahrenheit respectively. That's -30 to 50 degrees on the Celsius scale for those of you using the metric system. The Powerpack is infinitely scalable according to Musk. That's why the Powerpack can even be used for large-scale power reserves like the Hornsdale Power Reserve in Australia, which is owned by Neon and has a capacity of 129 megawatt hours and boasts of being the world's largest lithium-ion battery. The price range of the Powerpack depends upon the required capacity. Pricing for a 200 kilowatt-hour Powerpack usually starts around $150,000, and 2016 pricing for the Powerpack was $398 per kilowatt-hours of energy. The youngest but most powerful of the three is the Tesla Megapack. Launched in 2019, it has the same applications as the Powerwall and Powerpack, but its intended use is on a utility scale, and even grid stations can use it as a storage facility to energy generated by solar and wind power sources. It's around the same size as a shipping container, weighing as much as well. around 51,000 pounds or 23,000 kilograms, and each megapack has a capacity of about 3 megawatt hours. It also features a bi-directional inverter capable of 1.5 megawatts capacity. Although pricing details of the Tesla Megapack hasn't been revealed, it has some experimental deployments such as the Tesla Supercharger that has an output capacity of 125 kilowatt hours. The good thing about its relatively smaller size is that it can be easily transported via a flat trailer attached to the back of a truck, enabling it to be easily transported from location to location. Another successful deployment of the Tesla Megapack includes the Milledgeville substation in St. John, Canada. Representatives of St. John Energy, who govern the Milledgeville substation and are owners to the Megapack stake, they're using the Megapack for peak shaving or load management during peak hours in layman's terms. The Megapack will store the generated energy, which will be provided to the consumers during peak time, reducing generation costs for the electric supply company and reducing billing costs for the consumer. It has reportedly saved St. John Energy a total of $160,000 per year. That is a lot of money saved, which matters most in the electric supply sector, as it ultimately will benefit the consumers in the form of lower cost of electricity. The Megapack was originally designed in Giga, Nevada, which will be expanded to accommodate a Megapack manufacturing facility. But seeing the success and demand for the Megapack, Elon has decided to dedicate a complete factory to the manufacturing of the Megapack, which will be called the Mega Factory and currently under construction in Lathrop, California. Apart from power storage utilities like the PowerPack family, Tesla Energy also develops solar shingles, which are small tiles that integrate to form a solar roof, a joint venture which Tesla entered into with a company called Solar City, which was owned by Elon's cousin, Lyndon and Pete Rive. This small solar tile is probably the most important development by Tesla because it forms the base for Tesla's solar roof project, which aims to provide an alternative to traditional solar power utilization techniques for home setups, such as building large solar panels on the consumer's roof. According to Tesla, the solar shingles provide an economical and innovative alternative to retrofitting solar panels to houses. Announcing the product in 2016, Tesla wasn't able to mass-produce the solar shingles up until 2020, and later it was unearthed that the solar shingle unveiled at the Universal Studios launch was fake. This earned Tesla Energy sharp criticism, with some people doubting whether Tesla will even be able to produce such a device or not. Limited production and testing of the devices on employee houses began around 2017, but even until 2019, Tesla was only able to turn out just over a dozen solar roofs. After 3 years of delay, Tesla announced it'll have to further delay the product as it's still experimenting with a solar tile. Representatives also said that Tesla Energy has been testing 2 different versions of the shingle, with one being too expensive for mass production. If you like this video, be sure that you like this video and subscribe to the channel. A further setback occurred in 2021 as Tesla Energy announced a 30% increase in the solar roof prices. But in April, Elon tried to weather the storm by announcing that Tesla Energy will allow customers who order their solar roofs to revert back to the original prices at which they placed their orders. However, considering how Tesla has tackled and overcome challenges in the past, one should doubt its abilities to pull off the near impossible. Well guys, that was it for today's video, rounding up all the latest news from the Tesla universe. What are your thoughts on Tesla's ventures into the energy supply sector? And do you think Tesla has the potential to dominate this market, just as it did with the EV sector? Let us know in the comments below.